Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Lowe. We are coming to you today for lesson 16. Lesson 16, that should say level 2, but lesson 16 gets us into what do I do when I don't have any pieces. So far we've used hands-on equation pieces, the pawns, and the number cubes. Today we're going to look at solving problems if we do not have any of those. So here is my math problem. I have 2x equals star plus 6. What I want to do first is on my piece of paper, I'm going to draw a balance. So I'm simply just going to make a line, not necessarily a straight line. And I'm going to make a balance just like so. So I have my left side over here, I have my right side over here. Now I just draw exactly what the problem tells me to do. I have two x's, so I'm literally going to draw two x's on my board. And on the other side, I'm going to make a star and a 6. And now all I have to do is simplify, isolate, solve, and evaluate this problem. So to simplify this problem, we want to be able to try and take something off of each side of our equation. We can't do that because I have star or x's over here. I have a star and a 6 on this side. So now we got to go back into isolate. I need to get this 6 all by itself. So the way we did that in hands-on equations, we would add a 0 to this side, which is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to add 1x, and we're going to add 1 star to my left side. Now what that allows me to do is to take away this star, so I'm going to circle it and just make an arrow saying, hey, I took that star off. I circled this side, make an arrow saying, look, I took that off. Now that leaves me with, on my left side of my pan, 3x, and I have 3x equals 6. Now I can solve it by doing division. Remember, we're dividing both my left side and my right side by the coefficient, which is the number 3. So I divide this side by 3. I divide this side by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times x is just x. That gets me x all by itself. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. So x equals 2, and that would mean that star would equal -2 because x and star are opposites. Now we want to go and plug in our numbers to test it to see if we can check our answer. So up at the top, I have 2 times x. Well, x is 2, so I'm literally going to do 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. On the other side, I have -2 plus a positive 6. And -2 plus a positive 6 is 4. And does 4 equal 4? Yes, it does. So again, all you're doing today for lesson 16, we're not going to use any pieces. We're going to try and solve this on a sheet of paper using just our drawings. So let's go ahead and do a second problem and see how we get an answer. All right, so on our board now, it's a little bit of a bigger problem. So let's go ahead and make our hands-on equations board. You draw a line on your paper. You separate that line. You can even just do a straight line like this. That's fine. And then we go ahead and write down what our equation is. So I have 2x. So I'm literally going to draw 2 x's. I have a star. I'm adding a star to that side. And I have the number 3. On this side, I have 2 stars. Whoops. I want to draw 2 stars. So I want to draw 1 star and 1 star, and then I have the number 15. Now we go ahead and solve our equation. So again, we want to be able to first simplify it. So what can I take away from both sides? Well, I can get rid of 1 star from both sides. So I'm just going to circle 1 star, and I'm going to draw my little lines, say, hey, those are gone. Now I can take away 3 from both sides, okay, because I can still simplify this. So 3 minus 3 is 0, so that 3 is out of here. 15 minus 3 is 12. So now what we're left with is 2x equals star plus 12. Well, what I have to do now is I have to get rid of this star. I need to be able to take it away, which means I'm going to add a 0 to this side. So I'm going to go over here, and we're just going to say, there's my x, there's my star. Now I can take this star away, and I can take this star away. That leaves